Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
We got a legendary conversation on deck right now. These brothers are LA natives. Got to say it like that because that's how the East Coast people say we all talk. Kenyon Dixon and Terrace Martin is here.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the show, brothers.
Kenyon Hed, I got to get you.
I didn't say it. Kenyon Dixon.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
It's like bougie a little bit.
It's bougie a little bit.
Kenyon.
You know what I mean?
Kenyon.
Yeah.
But you know, I know a Kenyon and I know a Kenyon.
I know YG's brother name is Kenyon.
I know.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you for
Kenyon and
Kenyon
Keenan.
Martin. Yeah, Kenyon and Keenan. Yep.
What is that?
Keenan, I mean, YG's real name is Keenan.
Right.
So that's what that is.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He still ain't picked it
I
up.
follow.
You picked up when I put it down. He still lost.
I'm so confused.
YG's name is Keenan. His brother name is Kenyon. So she was saying Kenyon and Keenan.
Got you. Understood. Well, welcome to the show.
This is what I go
man,
through.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was with you though. I was with you.
This be real shit. This
Yeah.
ain't no fluff. Like we, this really be us.
I'm a fan of the show, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
I'm a fan of y'all.
I'm glad to finally get. Well, we could have had y'all individually, but since you put out a collab album, we might as well have both of y'all up here simultaneously.
Yeah, man.
Crafting the narrative, as I like to say. But Terrace, I would consider you to be one of our legends out here.
Heard a lot of great things about you.
Yeah.
I'm up and coming. I'm trying to make
Up
it happen.
and coming?
I'm trying to make it happen.
Oh, he gonna do this. Okay.
You do that?
Yeah, he does.
do that?
No, he be all the way with the bullshit.
No.
I flex for you.
No.
Yeah, flex for him.
I flex for him. I don't mind.
Yeah.
She got the page pulled up.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And Kenyon, I think what's been interesting about watching what you've been doing over the years is it's kind of you kind of have two. I don't want to say two personalities, but
Yeah.
you have like your Twitter persona, and then you have like the artist and the introspective, creative, and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then you got you probably three niggas, and then you got like this real nigga shit.
Yeah.
And so, I guess what I want to know from your perspective is how do you fit that into the craft, like as far as crafting the music, because a lot of people who are great musically are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Very
saying?
true.
Like how do you manage the multiple personalities and how do you merge them into your music?
I don't really look at them as separate. I think that they're all part of who I am. Because I think nobody is like the same 24 hours a day. You have different feelings, different emotions. I just lean into all of them. But considering my experiences growing up in entertainment, also growing up in the projects, also growing up in church, you know what I mean, all those things, at any point I can tap into more of one of those sides. So I never feel like it never feels like code switching in a sense.
Yeah.
When it's me, myself, on my own platform in my own space, I just feel like different things deserve a different response. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody come at you with some energy, that response is going to be a little different than somebody who's a little more respectful. You know what I mean? You know how to tap into that. I find a lot of stuff funny. Just, the full scope, spectrum of who I am, I think just comes out naturally. And ironically, that's what we really leaned into for the album, creatively, to tap into that full spectrum.
And then as far as like the collaboration effort though, do you find that are you a person that take coaching and critique like well?
I think I take
Keep it real.
Yeah. I think I take critique. I give critique what it deserves.
Which is
because you have to be careful what you take in. Because a lot of critiques come from people who don't understand or can't do what you do.
Fact.
And so I think that that's something to consider. I know who to take critique from. I know what to take from the critique as well. Even if I don't want it from the person, I can find the truth in what they're saying. But I'm also smart enough to know that the root of a lot of the stuff doesn't always stem from what it seems like. So sometimes the critique is not necessarily true or warranted. So you just, I have pretty great discernment that allows me to know when I should take from something, and how much of something I should listen to, or when it's not really applicable to anything I'm doing.
Sorry, I thought you was gonna say something.
No, I'm like in awe. How many instruments do you play?
When they gotta think about it, that's
a flex.
Instruments.
I mean, I really work on one really a lot. I work on the saxophone every day. That's what I work on. The other instruments, you know, I mean, for different styles of music, I'm different levels. You know, I'm not the best at anything. I'm just still a student at this shit. You know what I mean?
You know how to play a flute?
Yeah, I do.
I failed music in 7th grade. Miss Shivers, fuck you.
Shout out to Miss Shivers.
'Cause I couldn't play the flute.
Shout out to Miss
Hey, wait, what school was that?
Henry Clay.
Okay.
You went to
I'm
Henry
like,
Clay?
that name sounds familiar. Miss
Mhm.
Shivers.
You went to Henry Clay?
No, I went to Horseman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
You
Markham.
around the way.
Yeah.
I don't like her. That flute, like it fucked me up because that was the first instrument.
Yeah.
Well, they kicked me out the class,
Yeah,
but that was
yeah.
like the first assignment was to play the flute,
Yeah.
and I couldn't figure
grade
out
was
like
you in?
the 7th grade.
7th grade?
I couldn't figure out the
Yeah, that's
the
early.
placement,
Yeah.
like the finger placement,
Yep,
and
yep.
it was easy for everybody else in the class.
Yeah.
How early did you start playing instruments, and what was the first one?
My first instrument was really a Technique 1200 turntable and a mixer.
As you should.
And then it went from that to my first. My mom got me my first drum machine in 3rd grade. It was a SP 1200, and then after that I got an MPC. So I was having drum machines and keyboards and everything way before the saxophone. I got the saxophone because I was trying to sample Tribe Called Quest, and my dad was like, "Man, you should just learn an instrument and play that shit instead of sampling. Anybody could sample. Learn how to play the instrument." So I just said, okay, cool. So I started learning instruments because I got tired of sampling, and I fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying?
Your family is in the music
Yeah,
business
yeah,
as well?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Everybody does music in my family. I don't know anybody that doesn't do music in my family.
That's crazy.
What was like dinner like?
Gang banging and playing music and singing. You know what I'm
hard.
saying? I mean, we grew up like any other family. You know,
Yeah.
a black family, but really, I feel like everybody family do music. Everybody family sing together. Everybody family, you know, it's just some people may not do it professionally, but I like music is part of our culture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So, you know, my family just was really that's what they did was music, and you know, they did other things to supplement them to do music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they making it in music or really making a living in music is a real challenge, you know.
Right.
So a lot of them just end up doing different things in life, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, music was always just part of the regular music, church, and you know, I mean, we grew up in South Central in the Crenshaw district, so whatever the hood had to offer.
I was gonna get a joke off when you said everybody family did music. I don't want to get dark.
Come on, give it.
You said everybody family did music. I said my family did drugs.
I mean, well, that's part of the vibe. That's part of
the vibe.
That's kind of what I'm not saying a lot of
It
things.
was hard
but-
drugs though.
I mean, you'd be surprised what hard it is and soft to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody family participates in music culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Music
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Drugs are part of music culture.
Unfortunately. They are, yeah.
Damn.
What did you start? Like, when did you get your start as far as musically?
So same for me. I grew up in a super musical family. My pop's quartet singer, guitarist. My mom, she sings. I'm the youngest of 6 who grew up together, but 7 in total. They're all musically inclined as well. So I grew up in a household. But you know what's crazy? Everybody thinks like, oh, so I bet y'all just woke up and we never sang together.
Really?
I didn't sing with
That's
my
ego.
siblings.
That's ego. That's a bunch of niggas.
You went straight there?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He judging us.
Yeah. No, it really was. And you know what's crazy? Like we had drum set in the house, Hammond B3, like all of the stuff, but we never really we prayed together. My mother would make us pray. So I grew up in a super Christian household, like as Christian as humanly possible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would have to pray as a family before we headed out for school.
Every day?
Every day.
That's
My mom
kinda
didn't
a lot,
play, bro.
How
Yeah,
long was the
yeah,
prayer
but-
though?
I mean, it was a quick prayer.
Okay.
It depends though, because if somebody in trouble, mom's gonna go a little harder.
You
Right,
can't just
right,
hit a
right.
nigga
You know
with
they
like,
like-
a Jesus wept real quick.
Nah, because you
Nah.
know they parents, they get real passive aggressive, so they start praying at you, like y'all in the circle.
Oh yeah.
But it's
yeah.
like-
Our
Yeah,
subtweet
It's
you.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's real.
So the,
Subpraying.
the prayer get a little longer and a
Yeah.
little more specific, and you like
That
all
grip get tight
Yeah,
too.
just add me
It's like
next
a
time.
sub.
Like, yeah. So
You getting dissed.
yeah, man. So that's I grew up like that, singing in the choir in church. Then my start, I would say, I mean, I've been in entertainment professionally since I was 9, but I was like dancing, acting, musical theater, like everything. I didn't specifically want to get back into singing until I was maybe a senior in high school at Washington. That's when
You went to Washington?
Yeah.
I went to Washington.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
That's when I found like my love for music myself, and it didn't feel like the family business. Like at this point it was like, okay, cool, I actually like doing this. I can find my own approach, because I couldn't listen to no, ironically, being a super R&B guy, I couldn't listen to no R&B growing up, like
Why?
at all. My mother is a Kojic evangelist.
Oh,
I
so
don't know
she thought it was bad.
Absolutely.
Got you.
Yeah,
Because
like,
they R&B was bad.
yeah.
It depends on which era.
They had R. Kelly.
Oh yeah. I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So it was like, it was crazy.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? No moving your body like a snake
loaded.
in the house.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
We couldn't do it, man. We couldn't do it. But it made for a good contrast for me as an artist, because when I got into it, I still had the foundation of somebody who grew up in church, and so I was bringing a different approach to R&B music in a different way than like how 90s R&B was influenced by church. Like, I think I just kind of brought my experience like in life from that point and packaged it differently and got into the music, so my perspective and choices and stuff were a lot different.
So no R&B. I'm going to assume no rap.
No rap.
So what was entertainment for
Damn.
you in high school?
Well, high school is when I was able to get a little more
To get into it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know what I mean, you're on your own, you got Walkman, you can do a little more, be a little
You
more
said
sneaky.
Walkman.
Yeah.
I know what year you graduated.
Yeah. Let me say the Walkman was probably more late middle school, but
You had a CD player.
Wait, no,
I had a
I'm
CD
not gonna
player.
let you get that off. I fucked your name up. You didn't let me get that up. You said late middle school. It's 2 grades in middle school, nigga.
It's 3.
no, it's 3.
Okay, late means the last one.
Yeah. Like
So 8th grade.
yeah, because I said high school at first, so I'm saying right before high school you got 8th
Late
grade.
middle. You said late middle school.
Late middle school. That's
8th grade.
That's a normal thing to say. Late middle school.
Yeah. I gave you
Y'all
context.
niggas- Try to make me sound like I'm stupid.
I gave you context. Kenyon.
Shut the fuck up.
Late middle school.
Yeah.
Late middle school.
Nah, man, but you know, in high school you got a little more freedom. You got phones too now.
Right,
So I
right,
was
right.
able to, be a little more sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I couldn't really listen. So entertainment for me, again, I was still dancing, like professionally
Mm-hmm.
then. So my entertainment thing was, going to classes and doing shows and
Mm-hmm.
different stuff like that. So it was a lot different.
Did you crump or clown?
I did. I actually did.
Was you raw?
I was cold, bro.
Pause.
Were you exceptionally good at clown dancing or
Yeah,
crump
I was a really
dancing?
great dancer, bro. Yeah. And I grew up
Like
in like
Rise?
the Battle Zone era.
Because he was from
Those
Rocks.
are my friends. So I used to dance with a group called Hall of Fame.
Okay.
That like a lot of people in Rise were also a part of that group. So yeah, that was the culture.
Yeah.
And during when I was growing up, I'm talking about like the real clown dancing days, like Lalo and you had I can't think of the other group, but Battle Zone was happening still, like at Southwest or at the Forum, like that was that was the thing. So I grew up like in that era, and we all were still like dancing for
You
real.
could still get cracking?
I mean, my steps slowed down a little bit, but
You
Yeah.
be practicing sometimes.
I mean, if the right song come on,
You know what? I always wanted that. And then we can move off this. But how did you practice? Like, was it in a mirror?
No, you would session up, so you would get with your friends, and we would be in a garage somewhere or like outside somewhere.
But how would you know it was good? They would tell you, like,
Yeah, like because everybody looking kind of feeding off each other. So you see something you like, you go for it. Then it's kind of indirect accountability that's being created in those circles.
you were using them words, boy.
Nah, man. I'm a writer, bro.
Indirect accountability.
You see how
I'm
I
a
be feeling talking
writer,
to you?
bro.
No, because he tried to spin me.
Nah,
Pause.
man.
God damn.
It's getting worse, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are we?
All right, well, fuck it then. We gonna talk about this something else. I
Wait.
could've paused.
Okay, you said you was cramping and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember K Smooth, K Young, K? They
She
used to
don't
be
know
dancing
the
on
name.
MySpace.
I know you're not talking about with the slow dancing, the dude
Yeah.
and the girl, Jay Smooth.
J Smooth.
Hey, shout out to my homie Fabo because we talk about this like every now and then. I forget the name and I hit him like, bro, what's the nigga name that used to be on YouTube with the Pretty Ricky video? Yeah, Jay Smooth.
I wonder where he at
Yeah.
now.
I remember that era.
You said you did some acting. Where were you?
So I did a lot of like musical theater. So I studied when I got into musical theater, I was training with at the Debbie Allen Dance Academy at the time. And
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, I did a lot of her productions. Also, I worked with my musical teacher Terrence Lee Jones, rest in peace. Did a lot of productions with him, just kind of like in that world of he was a big like Motown guy. So we did a lot of projects based on like the lives of like Marvin Gaye, you know what I mean, like different artists from the 70s. We did like, of course, I feel like every black theater kid who grows up in the hood ends up doing the Wiz. I played the Scarecrow in the Wiz. So yeah, it was just I had a pretty well-rounded experience as far as what shaped me as an artist.
Did you have Rainey, Dr. Rainey? I mean, Mr. Rainey?
From
Washington?
Washington. That's my homie. Yeah. Rainey came in. I did some plays with Rainey. Yep. I did. I was in drama in high school as well. But I think I met Rainey when I graduated. I came back. I helped him. I choreographed some stuff.
Really?
In some of the plays.
Oh, wow.
That's like my brother though.
Yeah.
Now we got to get into some of your accolades too, because you try to downplay, but you are multi-hyphenate. I've seen you walk in the studio and just start playing an instrument, just a random instrument. Shit, I don't know what it is. Stuff with is there anything from a steel drum to something with some strings on.
Steel drum.
I've seen you do paid dues. I've seen you do a bunch of different things. I've seen you music direct. But what is your favorite thing to do? Because you'll creative direct, you'll music direct, you'll be a role player, you'll play an instrument. What's your favorite thing to do over your career as far as your multi-talents?
Putting the right people in the right room and getting the job done.
Overseeing the project.
I like to say putting the right people in the right room.
Okay.
I don't like to say overseeing anything.
Okay, so going back to from the Snoop days, you producing a bunch of different things like that, all the way up to Pimp a Butterfly. Do you remember? Can we tell that story now?
Which one?
The To Pimp a Butterfly story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
This has never been told before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my perspective, and then you correct me.
Okay.
So Terrace calls me, and he says, "Nigga, you got to come to the house." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm not coming to your house." He live way, I ain't gonna say the city, but he rich. So I'm like, he like come to the house. I'm like, "Nigga, we not coming out there." Me and Silas, my manager, and so he's like, "I'm telling you, come to the house. You ain't gonna believe this." So I tell Silas like, "You gotta drive because I'm not driving the fuck out there." You know what I mean? We drive out to Terrace's house. We get out there. He come out the house smiling. He got this big stupid ass grin on his face. We walk in the house. We go in he had a studio set up downstairs. We go in the studio, and he said, "All right, look, nigga." He said, "I'm about to play you something, and you can't say nothing to nobody about. You can't never repeat this." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "No, I'm serious, nigga. This fuck my shit up." I'm like, "All right." So he pressed play, and I heard, "I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my throne again." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Right? Because I ain't never heard nothing like that from K-Dot before. So he's like, "Nigga, this is the one. This shit king. This shit, nigga, we got the Mossberg." And I'm like, "You did this?" He was like, "Nigga, this shit crazy." I'm like, "Nigga, this shit crazy." Because I had never heard Dot rap like that. On that type of song. I never heard him kind of get his bravado on like that before. Did I tell the story correctly? And then I want some context because I don't think we ever talked about this afterwards.
Yeah, my reason for calling you was because we always call you when we trying to hit the radio at that time, trying to hit the radio and trying to chart because you was a DJ and you worked at the radio and you had a good niche for people just for being. Like, you always had an itch to, like, talking the right amount of shit just before a gang of niggas want to fuck you up so they keep you in the spot. Like, so you always had this little niche for, like, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, like, did he offend you, but he's giving? It's like weird. So it's like, you just had a real good thing for people, and you know, I've been knowing you since you was you know, damn near
an intern.
Kid, intern with glasses.
Yeah.
You know,
we probably 20 in now at this point.
Easily. So I was calling you because we was always everybody. We was me, Problem, everybody. Call Hed. Okay, Hed the DJ pack. Don't start it with the musical intros, the bass drum, the tempo.
All that.
Hed had a whole thing, but if you listen to what he said at that time, if you know, you still had to do the work of the good song, but he just knew how to get it where it could possibly be a good contender. And you start doing radio DJing. So I was like, oh, so he still got that special thing, and he on the radio. That means he's getting more tools. So we gonna keep calling him more. You know what I'm saying? So really, that's funny. His thing, his because my thing was like, nigga, I'm playing this for you, nigga, to just look at his response, cause I feel like this the one we might go with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just playing this to get his response, and I don't have the decision to make anything go. But I'm at this point, I'm heavily doing the album, so I'm just like, I'm going ahead, you know, and I'm like, pull up, and just, you know, let me play you something. But I'm not, let me play you something for the intent of, because that's like, I want to get the real reaction. I don't want to, even if it hurts my feelings, whatever the case, because I'd rather him hurt my feelings and me regroup instead of me not have a shot to be able to create a composition that could create real estate for my children.
Facts.
I'll deal with the hurt feelings if that's what that means. You know what I mean? So I played it, and when I seen that nigga face go like this. That nigga and he don't even gang bang, but that nigga was going like he was going like this, and Brian was going like this.
Yeah.
He yeah.
Yeah.
He was going like this, man. And I kept playing that shit. I kept playing that, and I was just like, man,
that's it.
And that's I didn't say how you feel about it. He said, man, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I've been waiting.
So I probably went back knowing me and called Punch, because that was my called Punch. Hey, here say that's it. I mean, because, like, really, what people don't understand, with, you know, just with that, yes, records are made, you know, because you feel them good and, oh, this could go. But when records go, a lot of records that go really big, it's a committee of hands.
Facts.
And it's some harsh hands. Like, anybody that just love everything ain't the one. If we trying to go there, turn it down. Turn it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my thing with that, you know.
Bro, I appreciated that, because that was my first time ever getting a heads up on a Kendrick record. Like, you know, I would get
well, it wasn't a heads up, because, you know, they'll run that narrative in this.
Oh, it wasn't a heads up.
I'll still get a call.
Right, it wasn't a heads up. But I'm saying that was my first time hearing it, like, and you were watching me.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, oh, this is what we doing.
Yeah.
Right. And then there was another one that happened, and I don't think we ever talked about this one, but you called me one day, and I want your perspective on this. Okay. I have mine.
Okay.
You called me one day and you say, hey, what's the tempo on the radio right now?
Okay.
And I'm like, what you mean? It's like 100 BPM. You was like, 100? I said, yeah, it's 100 right now. We at 100. Everything 100. He said, all right, bet. And you just hung up. Right? And then he goes and produced YG Twist My Fingers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 99 BPM, and the record out of here.
Yeah.
It's gone, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, because you know what?
Because you know what?
Originally, I was trying to give YG the pulse of, I think Battle Cat produced East Siders. I Love It at 106. I think Battle Cat produced East Side. I think that tempo.
I Love It.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it is 102.
Okay, 102. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So I was on that at first, and then I was like, honestly, I left the drum machine up. YG got shot that night.
Yeah.
I went back in after he got shot to finish the beat. Because I was like, so everybody's home? I mean, what everybody left? Okay, I'm going to go finish the record. Because YG was talking like, yo, fool, I'm going to be out. We're going to be in the studio. So everybody's fine.
So
right?
You pulled up on him?
No, I put it, well, we was working, when YG got shot, we was working in a house studio.
Oh, okay.
I had just left.
Got you.
Thank God, you know what I'm saying? But I came back, and that's when I called you. I didn't have much time in that studio because we were moving. That's why I was rushing.
Oh,
like,
you hung up?
That's why I was like, hey, what's the BPMs of today? Because I was like,
Right now.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Let me. What's today? What they moving to? You know. And I remember I was watching God's Property, 1997 Stomp. That's why I was going don't. I was flipping Stomp.
Wait.
Stomp.
We not gonna skip past
It's
it.
an old concert. 1997.
Twist My Fingers comes from the concept of stomp.
Twist My Fingers comes from George Clinton Parliament to me through the concept of stump because stump sampled that.
Stump as in
Kirk Franklin. But when I
God
cleared it,
property, yeah.
I had to clear it. We cleared it with the George Clinton estate. You know what I'm saying? Because I played what they played, but they played what he played. But I didn't sample what they played. I played what they played. So I just played what he played.
the fact that that's even where like the idea. Have you talked about this before? Does YG even know
probably
this?
to the homies.
Yeah, not publicly.
Probably to the homies.
YG don't. Does YG know that?
Probably so.
Maybe.
Yeah, he probably maybe so. We told him, you know. This how we talk.
Because he's a fucking god. Like that's
This how we
crazy.
talk. Shout out to Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, bro.
But imagine like Twist My Hands
Twist my
coming from
fingers.
Twist My Fingers coming
Yeah.
from
Stomp.
Stomp.
I mean,
Because no, when you hear don't, yeah.
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 But you know, both songs are rejoice.
Yeah.
Both songs of love. Both songs of encouragement. Both songs of inclusion. Like both songs of positive. Twist My Fingers.
You
do your
gotta
dance.
put them together now.
As soon as it came,
I'm doing it the moment y'all leave.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get people to rap to,
my dance.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta put that together. Now.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You kind of need to do like a little mashup on TikTok or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Shoot, y'all do it here.
yeah, you
Yeah.
do it. The DJ, you gonna play it in the mix?
Yeah, we got it.
Put it in the mix.
Yeah,
I've been
okay.
trying to get niggas to rap to Revolution for a long time. Revolution is
That's
one of the hardest
That is hard
Yeah,
though.
beats.
valid.
Like that's a
hard,
hard
yeah.
beat.
Boop, boop,
Mhm.
The so I don't want to skip. I want to.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all, we there.
So then Damn comes up,
Yeah.
and that was the one. And I don't know. Can I speak freely?
Yeah, you can speak freely.
Okay. So when I come to your house during the Damn era,
Where was I living? In the apartment in
you had
Hollywood?
the 3-story joint with the in the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a weird
Like,
house.
oh yeah, that one.
Nah.
Tony Stark ass nigga.
Mountain.
The one that went down into the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I
I'd
came,
like to see that on Zillow.
Tara's been rich for a long time.
No.
So when you played me some of the stuff off of there, you literally were you had me talking to a voice recorder,
Yeah.
giving you my notes, and I was just so like in awe because you got to think like this dude like a Grammy nominated super producer, blah blah, but you still like source the homies.
Yeah.
Where do you get that approach to your production? Like why do you do that? Not to me specifically. I've seen you do it to other people as well.
Uh-huh. I just know since I was young, I just know all my friends are the best in the world. And I've been around the world and I've worked with the best. And I've been around who they say is the best. I've been around who they write about is the best. And who they don't write about is the baddest motherfuckers. And I happen to know all of them. A lot of them I know, you know. That's why I always try to stay humble because it's some real superheroes that ain't on the internet or ain't doing it how I'm doing it or like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I just always believe that my friends are the best. Like my friends are the best. Thundercat, Kamasi, you, Kendrick, J-Rock, Q, Punch. I mean Punch, the brain of Punch. Like who else has a friend like that? Like my friends are the best. You know what I'm saying?
When you did, I think it was it Love? No.
On what?
What's the Rihanna record?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Mhm.
When you worked on Loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you know what that was gonna be?
Yep.
You knew it when y'all started working on it, or you knew it
I
after
knew
the record
it.
was done?
I knew it when I was on Instagram Live with Problems sitting. I had an apartment too. I had that house, but I was doing beats. I hadn't moved into the house yet. House was when you came, it was just done, but it was getting done. And I still have my apartment over there on Melrose and Spalding. It's right before they started killing people in Hollywood. And Hollywood went all the way left, right? Hollywood never used to be like that, man. Anyway, so I was at this apartment and me and Problem was on live. I never will forget, and I just remember like just having that sample looped. And it's that sample, that's Bruno, that's the intro to Bruno Mars. What's the hit? Get you 24 karat. Yeah, that's the intro of that, but I sampled and reversed it, and I was on the sample, and I was telling Problem like, this for my album, and I kept listening to it, and I swear I looked back, I looked at the live, Problem eyes locked with my eyes, and he went, and my mouth went, and I cut the live off, bam, and we looked at each other. I said, oh nigga, I gotta call him, I gotta give him this. This is not my album. I can't even afford this. I got to give him this. Oh, my God. And I called him right in front of... I said, nigga, I got something. I feel I got something. And he was like, bring it over. And I brought it over, and there was me, Soundwave, and Dahi there. And he played it. He played that loop. Soundwave face lit up, Dahi face. Dahi went to the drum, started doing the bass. I went to the mini move, started doing and it made everybody in the room instantly create without questioning. It made everybody ego go away, and the biggest ego in the room was the music. It was nothing to be said. It was everybody plays a part, nobody part got in the way, and after a while, Kendrick sat back, and it was his idea to get Rihanna on the record.
Did he start rapping to it
instantly?
Immediately.
Instantly. But he's the moment. He's John Coltrane. He's Miles Davis.
Yeah.
He's the moment. He's not second guessing nothing.
That's crazy, because I remember when you said, I remember when I talked to you after that came out. Yeah. You was like, bro, I bought another house off this record.
No, you know what's funny? I called Brody. Because Brody produced 24 Karat Gold for Bruno. And I was like, man, you owe me $5 million. And you could ask Brody. If you see him, ask Brody. Before the record came out, I was like, hey, I just sampled, and we had to break the bread to clear y'all and everything. So I saw your name on that paperwork, so I want my money from you directly. I was just playing with him. He was laughing. And that record came out and went boom.
Crazy.
It went crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
But right. I ain't never felt like that with no other record though. I'm waiting for that feeling. Not even the musically part. I just knew it was gonna go there. Gotcha. I haven't felt like that since like that.
Did you get the call for GNX? Did you work on that at all?
Yeah, I did. Dodger Blue.
Okay, but I'm saying, was it like we assembling the troops, pull up, or was it more like I got something and you took it?
It was more hell nah. I've never had nothing and he took it. I don't even know what that's like.
No, not taking it, but I'm saying when you had the idea, like loyalty, like
that Soundwave bought the energy to the crib, and we just all got together at my crib. Roddy was over there. Roddy did his part in my crib, But with this now, with the GNX process, that was a little different for me because we wasn't around each other, but we were talking every day because that was throughout the beef.
Yeah.
So that's when everybody was in cahoots. Everybody was in cahoots a lot.
Yeah.
And I was actually working on Roddy's album.
Yes.
Every day, as process was going on, and Kendrick, that energy was there too. Cause we're all one crew anyway. So, that record just happened. I didn't know it was going. I didn't know it was going on an album, and I didn't know damn near, like, I swear it must have been at least, I must have pressed sent on the final thing on the computer about 2 a.m. and they dropped the album the next day in the morning. Like, it was just a weird, like, he is out of here,
Okay, last thing, and then because I want to talk about this project real quick too. Do you want to tell the Not Like Us story or no? We ain't got to say where we was, but
now we can say where we was.
No, I'm talking the occasion.
Okay,
let's get to it.
Okay, go ahead.
So we was at a function. Hed was DJing. It was a beautiful function, a very
private function,
a very private beautiful function.
Y'all gonna do them like that?
Everybody had blue jean outfits on. So blue this and blue that, blue, but it was beautiful, right? And you know, it was already the talk of the town was already the beef. It was already Kendrick, Drake, and we was like, boy, this nigga Kendrick is spanking that boy like this. Like, he should fold it up, cuz. Like, what is he doing? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. So we was already like, boom, and we was just chilling. And the party, it was moving. Everybody was talking, drinking, level, what's up. And it was a real player event. Really, the level, it was very LA. I'll say that. And you know, you had to be the B. And it was I'm talking to somebody. Mm-hmm. I think I'm talking to my wife. She there. I'm talking to her. You know, I'm drinking. I'm probably like, "What's up? Let me take you in the back." You know, and then say, "Tears," and I'm talking to my wife like I'm trying to. I think it may be like 4 women there. She's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get the vibe right. And he like, "Tears," and I'm like, "Damn."
I'm trying to yell over the music because I'm DJing.
Yeah. I'm like, what? And I turn around. He say, "This nigga just dropped something. Come here." And he turned his computer around. It was the artwork to Not Like Us right there. A second. So I said, "Play it." He said, "Let's go upstairs." So we ran upstairs.
We found a room.
We ran upstairs, found an empty room. And played that shit. We was like this. We was listening.
It was just me and him in this random room.
We was listening.
Off the phone.
And we said, "Oh, man. He gonna have to fight. Drake gonna have to fight. Yo. Chubbs, they gonna have to fight."
We pull a phone up.
We had to get juice. Oof.
Bro, let me tell you something.
What's messed up is because I know where y'all was at, and that add more to the story, but it ain't my story.
Nah.
Like, that makes the story 10 times better.
We gotta let him tell that story.
Hold on. Then we came back downstairs, and then Hed started running that song. We talking about old ladies. We talking about like Hed started running that back to back in the whole, and then walk in, cause I forgot walk in Mustard.
Mustard walks in.
Mustard walking with it. He like me and Mustard. Like let me tell y'all something, man. This my boy. Before he was producing records, we all friends. It was so emotional. We just ran to each other and hugged. We just hugged, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Not like us making niggas hug. It's crazy.
Yeah. Real shit.
But you know, because that record made all of us feel proud.
Yeah.
You know, that made us all, it made us feel proud for so many levels. Like, to me, I looked at what Kendrick did is so monumental because, man, it's like, he could have went all kind of different styles, but he used the new with the traditional style of the streets of Los Angeles. He didn't go lyrical, miracle, jazzy, wazzy. He got Mustard.
Got right to it.
Glasses used to always say.
Yep.
Glasses Malone used to always say, when Kendrick Lamar get on a Mustard beat, it's over.
He did say that.
And so when he did that, and when he was busting like that, where not only could the homies that love this understand, but the homies that's like, oh, we own one. We got that because he's of that too. That was the emotional part. Was he embodied Los Angeles.
That one was for us.
That was very monumental and very made. To me, it should have made every creative that whether they did jazz, R&B, paint, or whatever, punk rock. Everybody. That is a prime example of just stand up tall and be a true individual and you'll conquer all. That right there.
Bro, and us also, too, when we was playing the record, as soon as we heard Mustard on the beat, me and him just lost it. He actually has a video of us losing our shit in his phone.
I got a video.
We were losing our shit in this room, and I know people was probably hearing, like, what the fuck are them niggas doing?
I know. Hey,
we was just yelling and screaming. Yeah.
I think that probably was everybody's reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so many different layers to it. Like you said, that was he did it for Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it's like, it is a diss track, but then when you really listen to it, the artwork is crazy. The history lesson in it is crazy.
Come on, man.
And it's not it's not the traditional Kendrick, but the pen was still crazy on there.
It's stupid.
Yeah. And then we bop into it. And then it's Mustard, who's a pillar.
Yeah, I just wanted to get those because it's like
and Mustard came with that energy.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I don't know how true it is, but I heard that was he didn't know until that time too.
Yeah, true. That was
true.
But
he found out there when y'all found out.
Man, Mustard was sending Kendrick so many beats a day, and he stayed at Kendrick every day with beats, for almost a year, probably more than that. Load him up. Like, he was giving Kendrick all the hot shit, just bam, bam, and it paid off. Now look, he on the road, world tour, and now Mustard. He's always been iconic and set where he's sitting. But now it's like now the world gets to see his full amount of greatness. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I want to get to this project too, bro. Here you go.
Thank you.
I want to get to this project, man. Of course, I like Tyrese. I mean, I think that's the one that I'm probably gonna play more than the other ones. But I want to. Can you just call a song like that without consulting, like the homie? Like,
yeah.
Did y'all talk? Did you talk to him? Did you have any conversation?
Yeah, I sent it to him. That's my brother. Yeah.
You sent it to him when it was done, or you told him the concept?
When it was done. Tyrese, he wouldn't have cared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He loved it. He
liked the song.
Yeah. He loved the song, and he just loved it. Now.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is because I don't know how like y'all relationship or whatever.
Yeah.
But I know that certain artists do care about that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like when you call a song, then this or whatnot. So would you mind if somebody called their song like Kenyon?
If I like the context.
If you didn't like it though.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like a legality thing. It would just more so be my personal opinion about. I don't think you should call it that because I don't like it.
Gotcha.
But Tyrese, it's a great record, and it was he's a huge part of how I got into the game early on, writing a lot for him and touring with him. Yeah. So, he,
And you reference his songs, the lyrics reference Tyrese.
Yes, there's some other parts of the record that we there's like some extensions of the record that even drives that point more that we haven't.
What's the one you said you like?
The one I like is track 7, I think.
What's 7?
Is it track 7? It's called "Come As You Are."
No, 7 is Tyrese.
Okay.
"Come As You Are."
"Come As You Are" is 12.
The way you start, verse 1.
Thank you.
The way you just come in, not looking for perfection, just want something real. And even the worst of you gives me something I could feel. The rhythm in your heart. Look at his hating ass.
I'm not hating.
Look at your fucking mouth.
I'm not an R&B nigga. I don't relate.
Rhythm.
I don't emote.
Look, all you gotta do is read this.
Gotta get you in therapy, bro.
The rhythm. Listen to this head. This how you gotta start talking to the bitches.
No.
The rhythm in your heartbeat cuts straight through my soul. The rhythm in your heartbeat cuts through my soul.
It don't though.
My soul.
How?
Cause you ain't never had that pussy. This that different type of pussy.
No, it's not.
Don't know? You a masterpiece. You a masterpiece. You don't know you a masterpiece.
Bro, this is that bullshit.
Be quiet.
Let me tell you why y'all niggas is
Hold on. Your spirit wrapped in gold. That's that shit.
See, they like that shit, bro. They like you fluffing them and telling them all kind of wild shit.
No. He said, "Come as you are." Whatever you come with.
That's not true.
I fuck with it.
Niggas be judgmental on the low.
No, you be judgmental.
Niggas is broad. We talking specifically. The record that we wrote for the album, broad. This is what we meant.
Hey, he said you don't have to change a thing.
I'm with you on that. I like that too. I like "Come As You Are," but the other shit was cap.
It's real. It's real.
I'm just saying.
Y'all seen this clip? How you talk to bitches?
It ain't about that.
Clip?
Hey, you scaring the hoes?
Tell them.
No, I just speak.
Yes.
I say very poignant things to women with clear-cut definitions. So there's no
Don't make me pull that screenshot.
There's no deciphering. There's no deciphering what it is that I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Like what she said is ambiguous.
All right.
It's what she said is ambiguous.
All right.
Whatever works.
He testing me right now. Listen to this
she
shit.
finna pull up the clip.
Do I have a permission?
Hell no.
Why'd you say that? We can't.
I don't got permission?
No. What's the one? Okay, I've said things to women that are not necessarily romantic.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that AI one.
Yeah, no.
I can't read that to them?
No. So I've said things that
Can I show them they can read it?
yes.
That's him in the blue.
All right, so look, let me ask you a question. All right, look, let me ask you. You an R&B nigga. You like sultry shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the most?
Man.
What?
It's different, very different, man.
That's just the way I speak.
That's you.
That's me.
That's you.
I'm not finna.
In all settings.
That's intense.
It's intense,
It's intense.
You gotten better.
bro. That's what I be trying to tell people.
What the
Got
fuck
better.
was it before?
No, this nigga
Oh,
don't be 20 plus.
man.
This is me polished. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
You got to put some dirt on it.
Come as you are, bro.
there we go. See, see, I'm good.
He's just tired of your bullshit.
I'm good. when you
Wait, before we get past that, though, we
Okay.
got to talk about them lyrics.
Yeah.
The can we get into muses? Can we get to environment, the way your day was, how y'all start cooking that? Like,
Yeah.
to open up like that is crazy.
I'm a big believer
Capper.
in
I'm fucking with you.
I'm
He
a
be
big-
dirty macking.
Yeah,
That was dirty macking, right?
I'm fucking with you.
All they're gonna do is DM me and be like, I really ain't like how he was talking to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be like, you know
I
what,
know.
you right.
I didn't like him.
Yeah.
He rude.
No, but that record, I'm a big believer in classic R&B, a supporter of sustainable music, and I think that a huge part of having a career in music and classics, it has to be lyrics that could live, because you know what I mean. If that's your legacy, and so my sole inspiration, lyrically and approach wise, for that record really was Anita Baker. The song was "Ain't No Need to Worry," Anita Baker and the Winans. And so the intentionality just behind the way she executes and phrases words, that's really what we were going for. But the other side of that song, because Ain't No Need to Worry, lives in the inspirational but also gospel, like right in that middle. And so you really could look at that song and those lyrics as gospel. If you really consider the lyrics and the perspective, it's almost like hearing from something or someone divine. That's and you kind of getting intel and perspective on yourself. And it's like, it's almost like a future you talking to a you now, or reminding yourself like you can, it's okay. You don't got to be perfect. You know what I mean? It's like self-encouragement. But I look at that song as like some point of like divinity. That's just kind of how it feels to me. But just the essence of R&B soul, the Anita, Marvin, Teddy, the purity of how they approach music. That's really what we were going for. We wanted that record to truly feel like a classic, from the lyrics to the music alike.
Lyrically, it definitely could be added to my list of daily affirmations.
I love that.
But most of all, I just inducted you into my wedding playlist,
Hey, let's
Hall of
go.
Fame.
Okay.
No nigga
Let's
though.
go.
No nigga. Just
See how he just dirty man?
that's not dirty nigga. I'm just saying, women got this. They just plug and play a nigga. They got the whole wedding mapped out. Just drag and drop a nigga here. You know what I'm saying?
Drag
Like,
and dropping niggas crazy.
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
I don't want no problems, man. I'm a guest. Just here to talk about the album.
Amazing love song. Amazing love song.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
my last question is, how do you decide who gets to collab with you on the project? Because I mean, it's not feature heavy, and I want to know if that's intentionality or is it vibe based on the record. Like Rhapsody is always amazing, no matter where she appears. But how do you decide that and where?
I mean, we can both speak to that, but I think it was definitely intentional for it not to be feature heavy. I think when you're getting something that you haven't heard before, you want to make sure that people know that you know what you're doing. Like, because I think it's easy to feel like, oh, Terrace and Kenyon are coming together, and overlook the fact that we're making some fire music. Like, this is actually quality music. It's not just two names that just decided, oh, we're great by ourselves, and so that's why you should listen. Like, nah, we really had something to say. And so I think what led the features, honestly, is what felt right. We just did the records, and if we felt like this one needed somebody in that moment, you know what I mean, then it just made sense. So the records that you hear features on are records that we for sure heard the features on, and then that put us in a place to where we can then add to the records at a later date if we want to bring in more features, remix them, do whatever. But the point still stands that we were able to execute these records fully by ourselves, and that was like the intention with the album, to come as you are, because we were trying to show with what we have, that's enough. We don't need all the bells and whistles and the different things that kind of distract people from listening to when you have something quality to say. Not that projects being feature heavy are bad, but sometimes that overshadows the intentionality and the quality of the work, and we didn't want to do that.
This is a collab project, and we spoke to T about his collaboration with Kendrick and everything like that. I know you've worked with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
And what is that? What is that like? Is that the same? Is that like you just play your part? Do you stay in the background? Are you opinionated?
No, very opinionated, because these are my records as much as they are anybody who's singing them, because we're going into it together. So like with JT, like Jay gets in, we write together. And so we have a mutual respect for each other, and we're able to come into the space and start from scratch because we know what we have and how we collaborate. But it's kind of it's been different. Like, for instance, a lot of the writing I did on TGT's album, or a lot of the stuff I did for like Tyrese, were records that we wrote without them, and then we got together, and then there were like changes made. So it really just depends on the artist and their process, you know what I mean? But with Jay likes to be involved. We have a lot in common, which I feel like co-writing 10 songs on the album proves the point of
Facts. Having
a lot in common, because you wouldn't just stay and keep creating with somebody that you don't have any, like mutual ground with. So yeah, it's a different process as a writer versus as an artist and a writer, because our collaboration, we're the front man, you know what I mean, in that. Like with Justin, or me writing for anybody, you know what I mean, it's for them to perform. So I think it's different. We both come from the live music space, so our perspective going into an album is different, because we're already thinking about how this is going to sound live, and we know that at the least, bare minimum, we can execute every single record that we
you could just
write
play
and produce,
it.
yeah, and
we
make
can play
it,
the shit ourselves.
Literally, if we never even recorded it, we know we have these songs and we could just go do the songs live. Like,
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
Can you guys talk to us about Only Real Ones Survive? So everybody not gonna understand that, but
Yeah.
obviously I identify with it because
yeah.
LA. But can y'all break that down?
That's a real song. It's a real song. I mean, Only Real Ones Survive. It's basically telling you what it takes to live in Los Angeles and who survives. Only the real ones. A lot of people come through here, they use the term Hollywood.
Yep.
Hollywood. Usually people that's not from here use that term. You know what I'm saying? I always say, well, there's plenty of room where you're from. I'm sure.
I gotta start saying that.
They got land and everything.
You and them 50 other blankets and them snow chains are available for you.
Snow chain.
That is crazy.
50 blankets
But
is crazy.
I look at that song as a soulful diagram for South Central Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like it's giving you the same message as Ice Cube gave you 30-something years ago with his song called How to Survive in South Central. That was on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
That song puts me in that place where it's like giving you a soft poison, because he's singing it, but he's still saying the same thing.
Yeah.
He's accurate what he's saying, because he's from here, so he know the lingo. He know what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a real good Los Angeles native song.
Mm-hmm. Do out-of-towners usually tell you got an LA accent? You got to like the whole.
Yeah.
That's how everybody talk where I'm from. And,
This
you know what I'm
one?
saying?
I never hear it when I go other places. They always tell me like you sound so LA. But outside of like Vince Staples and YG, like you third in line for me.
third?
Like, you sound so freaking. And then Franklin.
Oh yeah.
St. Patrick. You know?
Yeah.
But you like got it like.
I mean, I'm born and raised here.
Yeah.
I'm not an import.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think first of all, congratulations on the project.
Thank you.
Also, I want to point out that both of y'all are dope and great. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
In your own right. I think that from a person who doesn't necessarily, I'm not in tune with my emotion enough to like R&B. She got a whole R&B playlist.
Yeah.
She be fucking with the R&B stations here, serious. Like, from somebody that's not, I can appreciate it from your lens. You know what I mean? It's more. I think it's more like I was gonna say raw, but she's gonna pause me. Never mind. Fuck it.
Just use another word.
I don't know another word.
You got all them other words.
Palatable. I feel like is what you.
It's not palatable. It's.
Okay.
I think it's.
See, then when you try to help him out.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got it. It's
Okay.
more textured.
Okay. I like that.
It's textured.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not just baby
That's like
baby.
the same thing as palatable.
No, it's not textured. I want to say rough.
I could pause that too though. That texture is
Texture,
crazy.
You can talk this man about his texture. All right, fuck it.
I was just trying to help you get the words.
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Never mind. Congratulations. Come As You Are is out right now.
Yes.
It's out.
Make sure you go stream that, run them numbers up. Is there anything that you would like people to take away from this project, a messaging?
Yeah, that especially as Black creatives, you don't have to limit yourself. It's okay that you're good, you're dope, and you're multifaceted. And I think that starts from it's deep. It's real deep. Starting from growing up in the projects, I think about how intimidated I was to let people know that I was even talented and was interested in things that didn't look like what you do in my environment. 'Cause if you wasn't just gangbanging or playing sports,
They
you
would
doing
tease
music, you rapping, you know what I mean? It took me a while to find that confidence to be like, I'm great at what I do and it's different than what we know, you know what I mean? And I think that the project speaks to that because literally when we say come as you are, it's exactly what we mean. Like show up like that. We share so many incredible and different experiences from growing up in church, but also being in the streets, having that influence, working with different artists like in the pop world, rap world, you know what I mean? All those things, it's okay that shapes you as an artist, and you shouldn't have to lean more to one side because they've decided that artistry from Black creatives is this monolithic thing that everybody is the same type of artist. Like, so yeah, more than anything, especially to any Black creatives, I think the takeaway from this album: be yourself, be dope, be confident in what you're doing, and just as long as you're going for it and you mean what you're doing, you'll land where you should be.
Mm-hmm.
As you should. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. One thing I had took away from it when I listened to it, it don't sound like anything I've ever heard before. And I don't know if that means that my music, my catalog isn't extended far enough, or I don't have enough different genres like classic, soul, and things like that in my catalog. So I didn't know if it was that or if this is just one of one. Amazing.
Thank you.
Come As You Are, Terrace Martin, Kenyon Dixon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here, brothers.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
you.
Thank y'all for having us come. Man.
Yeah, as you should. You're welcome back anytime.
Appreciate you.
Come As You Are.
It's effective immediately.